Welcome to Monday Morning Dharma. Thank you for joining us. Before we meditate this morning, I wanted to share with you a question that one of our Sangha offered. Um, this was in response to my email that I sent out. Where do we go from here? The Sangha member gave some thoughts on that and asked a question about the meditation that we do that I thought was an excellent question and might be a question that some of the rest of us have. Okay. Um, she wrote, one day you mentioned something about meditation on the inner body that I totally didn't understand. I think you said that meditation on the inner body sensations has nothing to do with the physical sensations, and what I had been trying to do all along was experience physical sensations, or let's just say, notice them when they arose. Now I'm really confused because the word sensation to me has only to do with a physical experience. If I feel a tingling or heaviness or heat or a lightness, it seems physical. What else could it be? Really good question. Yeah, yeah. So let me just get my Zoom camera back here. Here we go. So it very well could be. I don't remember saying that meditation on the inner body has nothing to do with the physical body, but it very well could be that I said that. And to the extent that I did actually say that, I misspoke. If I could restate it, I would say meditation on the inner body, on sensations within the body, has almost nothing to do with the physical body. Um, and the persons that offered that question, it seems like it the question focused on this matter of sensations, right? Sensations, are they a phenomenon associated or an experience? Let's call it an experience. Are sensations an experience associated with the physical body or something more subtle or both? And I'm not going to answer that. I think that's for each of us to answer for ourselves. Our job, as always, is to silently observe whatever arises. There is undoubtedly, or there are undoubtedly neurologists out there who would say sensations have to do with nerve endings, and as a result, the sensations that you observe are absolutely a function of the body, of the physical body. Um, those of us who have performing this meditation on the inner body for a while may have an experience that goes beyond the physical body. And if that is your experience, then that's fine. No better or worse than continuing to associate sensations with the physical body. May go cross over into the subtle body, may stay in the physical body. Um, either are completely fine, just so long as we are observing. It may be helpful at this point for me to liken our meditation on sensations with meditation on the breath, right? Like that, it's a very common meditation practice that people do, meditating on the breath, whether it's the movement of the body as we inhale and exhale. Sometimes it's sensations on the tips of the nostrils. Sometimes it's the breath itself. Whatever the practice we do, whether it's the breath, whether it's sensations on the inner body, whether it is, sorry, I should retract that and say sensations on the body, or on the inner body, or if it's the ringing radiance that we focus on, the main objective is to still the thinking mind, to cause the thinking mind to cease, thus allowing awareness to arise. That happens simply through observing. Now, along the way, there may be different experiences that we have as a result of our observing. This is really important, you guys. So please, I know you're paying close attention, and I'm happy about that. Um, through meditation on the inner body, an experience that we might have is the direct experience of the fact that our body and our mind are not separate, right? Through observing sensations. The neurologist might say sensations absolutely are a function of the physical body. Here's the science to explain it very well, right? And for me, the lines start to become vague with regard to sensations. You know, are sensations strictly a function of the physical body? What role does mind have to do with it? Like like simply the labeling of this experience called sensations necessarily means that there's consciousness involved, right? That there is an observer of the sensations indicates that it's more than just the sensations, that there is a mind that is playing a part in the process. At some level, it comes back to where I'm going with this. At some level, it comes back to that old question. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there to hear it, does it make any noise? Mhm. My answer to that question is an unequivocal no. Unless there is consciousness present, then there is what's there? Really, just an absence of experience. This is kind of getting headier than I intended for it to. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me just say this. I'll just sum it up this way, hopefully succinctly and hopefully clearly. Our job is to observe, whether as a result of that observing process, that meditation process, observing sensations, it may be that we remain with the physical body and associate sensations with the physical body. If that's your practice, that's completely fine. It may be through observing the lines of distinction between body and mind start to become manifest. Body, mind, sensation, a product of the mind, a product of the body. Sensations at some point, I think, will become inseparable from mind. There's kind of a unifying between body and mind as we observe sensations. The direct experience of the fact that body and mind are not separate. There may be the direct experience that sensations are a product of mind, as the Buddha says, are all phenomena. The Buddha says that all products are a function of mind. Through this meditation, we might have an experience of the fact that sensations are a product of mind. It may be that the physical body ceases altogether, and all that remains is sensation. It might be that emptiness of body arises to our mind. Many different directions that this meditation can go. And by the way, the same potential experiences exist with meditation on the breath as well. We're just following the practice of a particular school that teaches meditation on sensations within the body. So lots of different outcomes. Please don't grasp at an outcome or a direction you might follow. Like, please don't sit down and meditate and say, okay, all right, I'm going to try to direct my meditation to emptiness, or I'm going to try to direct my meditation to the non-duality of body and mind. Okay? No, please don't involve the thinking mind that way and the intention that is a product of the thinking mind. Just observe and observe whatever arises, having abandoned the notion that things should be other than what they are. So, not a simple answer. Like I said, I made it a little headier than I had intended. I apologize for that. Why don't we go ahead and do some practice with the time we have left? I'm going to invite some mantra to this, some silent mantra. Those of you who have a mantra as part of your mantra yoga practice, you can use that. For those of us who don't know a mantra, I'll offer one. It's 3 syllables, Om Ahum, Om Ahum. It's said that that's the mantra of all enlightened beings collectively. So I'll give guidance for this. So no need to concern yourself or worry about having to remember the mantra. We can settle into a comfortable meditation posture, taking care, of course, to ensure that our spine is straight and relaxed. We're facing straight ahead with our head tilted slightly forward. Our mouth is closed, our jaw is relaxed. And if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and softly close your eyes. And I'd like you now to please draw your awareness inside of your body and become aware of sensations. These sensations may take place in the form of a tingling, perhaps a lightness, perhaps a heaviness, perhaps a pulsation. No analysis is necessary. No interpretation is necessary. No guiding is necessary. All that is asked of you is to silently observe and allow a more supple, tranquil, awakened state of awareness to emerge. Dropping deeper and deeper on down, and let yourself go. I'd like you now to please conjoin your practice of meditation on the inner body with mantra yoga. The word yoga means to unify. If you have a mantra that you practice, please conjoin your silent recitation of that mantra with meditation on the inner body. Allow the syllables of the mantra to radiate throughout the body in a interconnected, non-dualistic way. The rest of us can perform the same practice using the mantra Om, Ah, Hum, silently reciting that mantra to ourselves and allowing those syllables of the mantra to radiate, to vibrate through the body. Perhaps the syllables of the mantra become one with the sensations. Whichever direction your meditation takes, please just silently observe sensations while silently reciting your mantra. Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum. silently recite and silently observe. Now, please gently redirect your awareness. Become aware again of this collection of parts we've agreed to label physical body, and allow your breathing to become less shallow. Taking deeper and deeper breaths, become aware again of the garments of clothing resting on the surface of physical body. Become aware again of your surroundings inside the room that you're occupying. Deeper and deeper breaths, becoming aware again of the world that exists outside of the room that you're occupying. And we dedicate all of the merit from this morning's meditation to world peace. May all beings without exception be completely free from all forms of emotional and physical suffering. May all beings without exception enjoy inner and outer freedom. May they be at peace. May they enjoy perfect contentment. Completely fill up your belly and lungs with air, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your meditation to an end. So, just a couple of closing thoughts. Um, in case you're wondering, what's the purpose of mantra recitation? Well, the answer is there are a lot of them, and someday we'll get into a discussion of them. For now, we can just say that through reciting a mantra like Tara, maybe Om Tari Tutari Ture Soha, or Om Ahum, the mantra of all enlightened beings, we're creating the karmic causes to become an enlightened being. By reciting the mantra, we're creating the causes to become an enlightened being. So, with my last minute, that's in addition to many other potential reasons for doing mantra recitation. Mantras sometimes is defined as being mind protection, mind protection. So, um, try and make the forest, the tree falling in the forest analogy relevant. Let me make another run at this, please. Question number one. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there to hear it, does it make any sound? The answer, in my opinion, is no. If there's not consciousness there to experience the sound, then there is no sound. Therefore, consciousness plays a part in that event. Question number two, if there are sensations in the body and there is no consciousness there to witness those sensations, are there really sensations? Using the previous logic, the logic in question number one, the answer is no, there aren't really sensations there. The word really is key. Okay, not saying there's nothing there, but there's not really, truly a sensation there. We're saying there's not nothing there. We're saying there's not a truly inherently existing sensation. The point of this, consciousness plays a part in it. In this event, it's not just a physical thing, a physical event. Okay, I hope that helps. Consciousness matters. Could have saved a lot of words. Could have saved a lot of words and just said consciousness has something to do with it. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Thank you for your indulgence, you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're most welcome. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.